Hey y'all, I appreciate you coming back and joining me for another campground review. Last week we did Straits State Park. This week we're going to do Straits State Park in St. Ignace, Michigan.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
Well, welcome to the Upper Peninsula, y'all. We are at Straits State Park in St. Ignace, Michigan, and this will be a campsite review of Site 169. So if you all want to follow up on my last week's video of Petoskey State Park, Site 122, feel free to do so. But anyway, we're up here in St. Ignace. It's about a 38-minute drive from Petoskey, and we crossed the Mighty Mac, and we are here. So we're in the Upper Peninsula for about a month. But anyway, we'll do a review of this campground real quick. So as I mentioned, this is Straits State Park. We are in Site 169. The site has 20, 30, 50 amp electric service and nothing else. So if you need to get water, you'll need to stop at the sanitation station and fill your tanks up. They do have water spigots throughout the camping loop that you can use your little portable 6-gallon jug and use your gravity fill if you need to. But anyway, well, let's get started with this campground review, y'all.
Let me go ahead and show you all the campsite. So this is 169. So we're right on the corner here of the road. So this is a pull-through site. And you'll be coming in from this direction. So not too bad. Can't really complain here. Go ahead and check out your services. So, as I said earlier, this site is 20, 30, 50 amp electric. And we got no issues with the services. So, we're good to go there. But yeah, campsite 169. I'm probably being a little too I may be being a little too perfectionist here, but the site's very level side to side. I just wanted it dead center, so it was a little off, but not by much. I mean, if I didn't put those levelers out, I'd be completely happy. So it's very level, side to side, front to back's not a problem. And yeah, so site 169. You do get a fire pit and a picnic table. So, other than that, good to go. So, this is the back of our site, y'all, and I don't know if you can see, but you do have the bathhouse right through there. So, it's a pretty quick walk over there. Let me show you the bathrooms here at Straits State Park. They just cleaned them. They're very clean. Been updated recently. I think 2024 they were put in, but everything looks clean and everything's functional. All right, guys, here are the showers here at Straits State Park in St. Ignace. So these are authentic military grade showers. So the way they work is you turn your temperature all the way up and you push your button and you get your water for about a minute and then it'll shut off. Alright guys, we got our dump station, our sanitation station here in the upper camping loop. So I'll show this to y'all. So you got 2 lanes. You got 2 potable waters, and you got 1 black tank flush hook up there. And let me just see real quick. You got 1 sewer connection. So potable there, black tank flush, sewer connection, potable water. 1 sewer connection. I don't get it. You got 2 lanes with 1 sewer connection. So, but I like to see 2 sewer connections. If you're going to go through and give me 2 lanes, I'd rather, if you're going to spend the time and give me 2 lanes, I think it'd be kind of cool to have 2 sewer connections too. Alright y'all, let me go ahead and I'm just going to drive around campground, show y'all some few things, but let me just explain the layout of the pull-through sites. So, if you notice, we have a pull-through site. Many of these sites are back ends. So, I'm going the right direction. These are one-way roads, and I'm going the correct direction. And if y'all notice, our RV plus these guys right here are all facing the opposite direction of the one-ways. So from what I can ascertain, I believe that the one-way directional signage is for back-end sites, and they don't care how you drive in via the pull-through sites, because as I said, you're facing the wrong direction. So, but it's all good. And then, so this is the upper camping loop. So I'll just give you guys a quick tour of this. And while I'm giving you all a tour, let me go ahead and talk about services. As you can see to my right, we have Starlink right there, of that random camper. So Starlink does fairly well. It's not perfect, and it depends on where you are in the site. So obviously if you are in this area right here where this black truck is, or so on, you're not going to get a very good signal. Where that Momentum was, he's got a pretty good signal. He's got a pretty clear view of the sky. Up here on my left, we have the bathhouse, and I'll show you. Actually see how close we are to the bathhouse from our site. But back to services, y'all. Starlink works good. Ours is obstructed, but it's not really causing any issues. Cell phone service, we got up 1 to 2 bars of Verizon, and I don't even trouble with the PepWave anymore. But, and then if you guys look, you'll see our site coming up here on your right, so you can see how close we are to the bathhouses. And you can also see if I'm going one way right now and the site's angled that way, I'm going against the grain when we leave. So tell me what kind of sense that makes, but it's all good. One thing I learned is you gotta wave to people. But so services are good, and let me go ahead and tell you all about stores. So if you go down here to the exit, take a left, that's Cottage Street. That's going to take you to the main drag here in St. Ignace. And if you turn right at that main drag, you're going to go down to the grocery store. There's a family fair. There is there's restaurants, and then there's downtown St. Ignace with They do have a laundromat. They do have more restaurants and shops. So that's just down there to the right. So you're pretty close to pretty much everything around here.
Look ahead, the sea is calm, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore.
So the people in this golf cart, these are the camp hosts, and they're very friendly. They go around, they pick up campsites after people leave. They clean the bathhouses. They do pretty well. But anyway, this is the lower beach loop camping area, and these sites are all electric only as well.
We are dreamers of the shore. Now on this boat, and we all know where we belong. Just wait. Wait for our home to show on the horizon. Soon we'll be there. Hold on tight.
Up here on the left, we have a bathhouse for this lower camp loop. And these showers, these are the showers that are really nice. Well, here guys, we got the southern camping loop, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you all the showers here at the southern camping loop. So these ones don't have the military button. You turn it and it goes. So a little bit nicer in my opinion. So you got a little bench you can change on and hooks to hang your stuff on. So may consider making a drive over here to the southern loop to take a shower. So we got a dump station here. This is the beach side, or lower loop as I call it, but you got a dump station here with your potable water and your black tank flush hose. And look at that, you got 2 sewer connections right there. 2 sewer connections and another potable water spigot right there. I'm gonna tell you guys, that's big for me, having 2 sewer connections. I see 2 lanes, dump stations all the time with only 1 sewer connection. But anyway, this is the beach side or lower campground of Straits State Park.
And I can feel the sun on my skin.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. This campground probably has one of the best views of the Mackinac Bridge I have remember seeing. If y'all see a better one, please put that in the comments and let me know. But I really enjoy this view of the Mackinac Bridge. So we're out of the camping loops now, and this is all
I guess they call it day. I don't know what they call it here in Michigan. Down in Texas, we call this area the day use area. They got a picnic area, stuff like that. But I gotta show y'all this view. Looks like up here on the left, I don't know if that's a cabin or something you can rent, but it doesn't look like it's in the best condition. But anyway, up here on the right, guys, this is your bridge view. We got a little deck out there you can walk out on and get some good views of the Mackinac Bridge.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live.
Like if you were to reserve a site here at this park, would you do the upper camping loop, or would you do the lower camping loop that's right on the beach and gives you lake access, but you could pass sugar to your neighbor? Let me know. But if it gives you a good view of the bridge and gives you lake access, and that's something that you like or want to do, you know, that's fine. You can do that. I like to be spaced out a lot. But we're coming back up onto the main. So you got headquarters up here on the right, and a place you can buy firewood. Those little sheds there, you can buy firewood. $7 a bundle. And I'll go ahead and post the prices of what it costs a night here. But if you all go straight, you're going to run into the other camping loop up here. And it's basically just like ours. Bathrooms are the same. There's really no difference. But, alright guys, well, I appreciate you swinging by. And hopefully I can see you on next week's video. Alright guys, camp in peace. Bye.